And welcome back to the Dark Cosmic Universe. My name is Avian Savage. We're going to do an unboxing coming all the way from, I believe it's Russia. But we'll take a look. At least, you know, that'll be kind of fun. Let me just take a look at the package real quick. Where is it from? One more time. Croatia. So, it's not Russia, but I thought it was. Here it is. Here's the package. It came the other day. So yes, I had to sign for the customs on it because, you know, that's what you got to do when things come overseas. But that's okay. When I happened to see this one figure that was on eBay, it was an eBay purchase, as you can tell. I was like, I just have to add it to my thing. But before we do that, I'm gonna got it right over here. Before we do the big reveal, I want to say hello to all my Dark Cosmic Universe family out there. We're talking to you, everyone who has been a subscriber or is a subscriber or just recently subscribed. If you want to know a little bit about my channel, I do toy unboxings. I do some toy reviews. I get, you know, I show you off some of my collection. I talk about my universe, how I world build, and I give universe building ideas and suggestions for everyone out there who has a collection of action figures. So thank you guys for watching the videos. Thank you guys for liking, subscribing, turning on the bell, activating the bell icon so you get notified when I upload videos, checking out the social links because that is always an important thing, and I so appreciate that. So again, check it out. I've got an eBay page where I sell vintage and retro t-shirts. What do I say? When I make a sale, I return it back here to the Dark Cosmic Universe. I find stuff so I can review it and kind of add to the universes that I've created here in my universe. All right, so without waiting on and wasting things, so the character in the front here, if you're kind of wondering what this is all about, most of these figures are Chap Mei. Chap Mei is a company that kind of makes figures. They make play sets. They are in tune with what's going on in the world, but they have to do it their own style. They give their own little take on the characters. And again, when I had gotten this figure, this is the one. I'm assuming there is this guy over here. He is Chap Mei. This is Evil Oba, one of my favorite characters that I was able to acquire over the years. And as you can tell, let's take a look. He's a huge character. He's got this bug inside of him, just kind of coming out. And there's something inside. We'll go inside the chest and we'll see what's in there. But I was missing one of the characters that went with this character here, Evil Oba. And if you want to know how tall he is, or this mummy, let's take a look. He towers almost he's over definitely 7 inches. Hold on, let's go over here. All right, so he is definitely over 7 inches, about 7.5, almost 7.5, almost 8 inches tall. Really cool figure. Again, it was an accessory that came with a playset, or they actually sold Evil Oba with different characters. Now, the whole thing with Evil Oba, when Chap Mei had made it, again, it was the big craze with the Mummy movies. It was, you know, with Brendan Fraser. It was the big craze with, Indiana Jones and all the exploring. I'll show you that when I get to some other figures here. It's, you know, again, these are really cool. They make these cool play sets. They do these really cool figures. And again, they have no name. Well, they do have names, but they have no adventure, you know, tied to them. They could be good. They could be evil. We don't know what they are. That's up to the imagination. A la one of my favorite lines, the Fisher-Price Adventure People. That's what it reminded me of when I started getting these figures, because they had no background. And you could make it any way you want. So, again, but, you know, they wanted to go with the tie-in here. So here's Evil Oba. I'm going to get him. We're going to take a look at him shortly. But let's see what's in the package. Now, this is the add-on figure that's supposed to go with Evil Oba, which I did not have. Again, what do we talk about world building? It's one figure at a time. It's one figure at a time. It's one, you know, it's one play set at a time. Here it is. Yes, you're like, are you kidding me? Yes. And this is the little mummy that went with Evil Oba. This is something I did not have. I did pay quite a little bit of cashola for it, but to have Evil Oba and this little mummy together, it's like, you know, again, it's pretty priceless. And let's see if I can zoom down. There we go. Yes, and I have decided to lay some traps over here to kind of make it a little bit interesting. But let's take a look at Evil Oba real quick. Again, he's like, what did I say, like 8 inches tall, thereabouts. Got articulation all over the place. We got the legs, and again, he's really, really heavy. That face, I mean, that face, and he lights up, the eyes light up, but the feature, I think the battery is gone. So what we're going to do, because you're kind of wondering what the heck's going on with him, he's got this kind of like bug coming out of here, but it's actually 2 pieces. We're going to open up the chest here and see what the mummy is hiding here. And inside here, look at all this treasure that instead of hiding the treasure, it's in plain sight. It's inside of Evil Oba. Really cool character. Again, you know, I was a huge fan of the Mummy franchise. And, you know, again, the whole, you know, anything to do with Egypt, I was right there. Again, you know, archaeology, it's all relevant. Now, here's the bug that comes inside. I'm going to put it back in. I'd wondered for years how they were able to get this little bug. I'm not sure if it's a millipede, but he was supposed to go inside, you know, looked like he was going inside Evil Oba, and really, really cool. Again, Chap Mei, when they made these figures, they put them in, like, you know, certain sets. They put them in limited sets over here. So here's this millipede, almost 6 inches long, really well detailed. You know, I mean, okay, the bottom's not, you know, as detailed, but just the top of it, very cool accessory. I was pretty happy just to get a hold of this, and I knew when I found it. Again, I found like piece by piece. When I found this, it was part of like a Chap Mei lot, and when I had gotten Evil Oba, I didn't have the bug that went inside of him, supposedly. But here's Evil Oba. Here's the little guy to go with it. Again, let's see if we can get a close-up on these two. Very cool. I'm excited. And again, it was funny because I hadn't seen my Evil Oba figure in a few years. I had him packed away, and I was just like, hey, wonder if I could ever find the little mummy guy. And there it was. And it goes pretty cool. I wonder if the little mummy guy can fit inside his chest. I've always wondered. I think so. Oh my gosh, I think it is. Oh yes, that's awesome. That's cool. Now I know where to store the little guy. I'm gonna put him in there. That's cool. Again, I didn't realize you could do that. I almost closed. Yeah, it closes. So inside of Evil Oba is the mummy that goes inside here. That's wicked cool. Again, I wasn't sure, but like I'm looking down here and there was like a space like down here. I'm like, I wonder if you can put him in there. So that's what it was probably meant to do, meant to be. So yeah, Chap Mei is like one of the coolest figure lines that I have collected over the years. And it's just, you know, something that, you know, I was always like, you know, fascinated. But unfortunately with some of these figures and play sets, they don't show up here on, the regular stores. So a lot of it had to do with a lot of online, you know, finding some of the characters, again, overseas purchases. And I also, again, to find some of these figures, some of them, like, you know, came in their own little packages. And the set that goes with these guys. So here's the Explorer. Kind of looks like, you know, looks like the guy from the Mummy. Kind of, you know, that Brendan Fraser look. Kind of like a little bit Indiana Jones combined. And then they just, you know, had their take on the whole characters here. Again, with Chap Mei, it's 5 points of articulation. So we got the arms, they go up and down. If I can do it. Again, they're kind of like, they're pre-molded. This one's kind of really tight, which is cool. And again, the head goes to the side to side. Let's see if it works a little bit. The legs have some articulation, but that's it. It's pretty much, it's a done deal there. Now, again, I had collected these figures, I don't know how many years ago. I'm going to put Evil Oba to the side here so we can take a look what's going on here. Now, again, you know, world building, and I forgot, this is the other one that was with the set. Now, he came with, I think it was like a balloon, and I do not have the balloon, but I think he's missing something in his chest. I'm not quite sure. If not, he took a He took one for the team on that time. So I'm thinking there's something that went over him. But when I found him, again, it was one of those, had to get it. And the cool thing about Chap Mei, that you can notice that they are Chap Mei. Again, they've got some of the characters back here. One of their key features is that they'll paint something in the front, like this guy here, he's Chap Mei. And then they will not have the, usually the back of them, they don't finish up, with all the paint. They don't paint them around. I think this one's probably a better example. Again, Toys R Us had a lot of these characters here, like this Explorer here. And then if you look at the back, there's no paint on the back over here. So you get a little bit in the front, and you probably, like I said, I could have probably done some painting because you can see some of the detail on the outfits, but that was the little nuance that had that. So before I forget, which I've been kind of like waiting to do, I did decide to put some blacklight extras in here so everyone can take a look, because everyone knows I like doing that, looking with blacklight. And I'm going to feature some more stuff. So again, I was huge into mummies and sarcophaguses in Egypt and all that fun stuff. So I'm just going to turn the light off real quick, and I'm going to show you. I kind of laid a little trap for all the heroes. And let's get this stuff. There we go. And check it out. So over here, and in the background, the set, I believe that was from Toys R Us. They had some glow-in-the-dark stuff, and I decided to add, over the years, I wound up getting some of these from the Halloween sections from like Dollar General or the Spirit of Halloween. And you get these little glow-in-the-dark things. And again, if you have a blacklight, a really strong one, you can pick up on some of the cool stuff that is hidden within, oh, there we go, within these characters, and I think it's really cool. And if you have figures, and I don't think Evil Oba has any thing on him. Let's check it out. I don't think so. Of course, he's going to fall over. He is really top heavy here, but a really solid figure. Nope, he's not doing anything, but that's okay. Yeah, hey, that's pretty cool. I love anything to do with blacklight, and I always try to find out. Let's put some light on here. There we go. I always like to look and see if anything other figures actually have some blacklight. So yeah, this guy's really, really cool. And we're gonna go. Like I said, I'll pan over to some of the characters over here. I'll put Evil Obo in the back, and everything going knocked it down. Gotta love it. So like I said, with the world building issue or my thing. Okay, so from Jurassic Park, they scale really well. So these are the 3 3/4 inch, almost 4 inch figures. And again, most of my figures are within that within that scale. So I'm gonna pick out some other figures. But before I forget, when I started collecting Chap Mei, the big thing that was really, really hot was Lara Croft. So Chap Mei decided to make their own Explorer. They couldn't call her Lara Croft, but sure looks a lot like Lara Croft. And there she is. I'm like, again, one of the cool figures that I've got in my collection, which I'm pretty excited about. And again, the whole thing with Chap Mei. So again, if you notice the detail over here, so the straps over here on this particular figure are black, but you go towards the back, and the rest of the straps, the rest of the coloring, see how they are not painted all the way? So you probably could, but again, for me, I like the whole thing with these characters. Pretty cool. And all right, so let's get back to the Chap Mei figures. And again, I don't remember the name of the series, but like with the Scorpion, do you guys remember the Scorpion King? So Chap Mei had their own version of their particular Scorpion King. So there was this guy, and again, I forgot what the name of this guy is, but really cool. He's got like a scorpion hand. Actually, the hand's behind here. It's just a little clip-on piece, but really cool. Again, like the detailing, but you notice that you could see the marks over here that should have been like colored in, but yeah, probably they would have probably followed with the black and green design. I'm assuming so, but they don't do that. They just kind of leave it the color of the plastic. So this guy I thought was really cool to add to the collection. Again, that was years ago. And you get them one at a time. And the featured mummy character, that was in here. Again, this one might have only like 4 points of articulation, so the arms, again, he's all got the mummy wrap all over here. I love monsters. I love stuff like this. And really cool figure. And again, I love, and even the detail that they did with the wash on the face. I mean, if you saw something like that, you'd probably run away. I don't know, maybe you'd want to go get its autograph. And one of the hard to find figures in the Chap Mei, the Anubis figure. Which, when I first saw these figures online, I'm like, oh my gosh, he is so cool. Again, you know, gotta have this character. And he was tough to find, let me tell you. And again, one of the characters that in my collection that I will not let go of. You guys can like tell me all you want. Hey, I'd love to purchase that from you. No thanks, I'm good. Took me a while to get these characters. And again, some of the figures with that set, all the characters, they came with all these amazing accessories. So again, you can see the whole Scorpion. Yeah, I could take it out. I'm thinking about it here. You can see the whole Scorpion King, influence, which is really cool. So one of them had the Scorpion shield. And I think, if I remember correctly, all right, so this is a scarab on here. So the scarab's on here. I'm going through all my stuff here. This is kind of cool. Yeah, it's a review. And I think on some of the weapons here, you can actually see the faces. There's like some faces, and I gotta find where the face is. There it is. All right, so here's the Anubis face that was on this particular weapon, or their accessory. And I was like, oh, that's exactly what makes, there we go. You can see the detail on this. That's what makes these things really, really cool. And again, with all the accessories, I kind of put them away. I believe this is one of the characters came with a scimitar for a weapon. So kind of cool, to have that. This is epic. I love this stuff. I think I say epic and awesome way too much. But again, that's where we are with the Dark Cosmic Universe. And I think, like I said, with here, there's a scarab on there. So love Egypt. Thought I would share that with you. But the really cool thing, now if you have any of these figures, you can see, again, the whole team world building here. How can you not have these characters and not have, like, Indiana Jones as one of your character? And here's the Indiana Jones figure from, I believe this was the Kenner, the first one, not the latest retro line, under the 4-inch scale. So thank you, Indy, for being a part of my collection. I so appreciate that. I'm going to put them over here because we need the archaeologist to help out. And of course, I've got Marion, was it Ravenwood? This is not the most recent one. This was, I believe, from the first time they released the Indiana Jones figures after the toy collection. I remember grabbing these because I'm like, I missed out on the original Kenner line. Definitely really cool. Again, if you have any of these figures, please leave comments. There goes Indy. Why not? We got the Thug guy. Again, you can see how these guys kind of all go together. Gotta have Sala. Indy, you go down there. There's snakes and scorpions. I'll let you do it, my friend. Gotta love Sala. And again, these characters just like all go together. And this was from the second movie. I can't remember his name. Put it in the comments. But, the Temple of Doom. And again, like I said, it's about, building worlds. It's building, teams. It's creating characters. And you can see the whole flow where all these characters are going. And then from Raiders of the Lost Ark, I believe this is Belloc. And they all go together really well in your collection, at least my collection. All right, so yes, that was it. That's, and up here, I forgot her name. It's like, I haven't seen the movies in a long time. But I'll let you guys take a look at some of the characters that I have on here, which I do like showing off. Do you guys have any of these figures? Have you ever seen these figures before? Do you know anything about Chap Mei? Do you have any Indiana Jones figures? Do you have any mummy figures? Do you have the ones that I've got here? Please leave comments below. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Again, this is my Dark Cosmic Universe that I built for, I don't know, 20, at least 30 years plus. And again, finding these figures, when I find them, I pick them up. And I know that down the road, I'm going to be able to team build or put them together in some kind of a really cool universe. Indy, watch out. You got the millipede happening here. So yeah, I thought I would show this off to everyone. And again, thank you guys for liking, subscribing, being part of the Dark Cosmic Universe. I hope stuff like this really is entertaining. And you guys are like, wow, I don't have that figure. I really wish I could buy it. And hey, you know what? Maybe you'll have an opportunity down there. Again, I was huge into Chap Mei. I was part of the Chap Mei universe when it was online. I think I had more stuff than more of the people that were in there. But again, maybe, who knows? I was just really, really into it at the time. So that's it, guys. That's my video here. We're going to take a look at tour Europe here. We've got Evil Oba. Got a new mummy figure to go inside. That's wicked cool. So excited about that. And Seashell is not around to destroy everything, so I'm pretty surprised. So again, just a real quick wrap up. So you're looking at figures that are in the, you know, again, the 4-inch scale. If you're curious about how big these figures are, you know, and if you have them, you know, great. Again, I don't do the 6-inch. I don't do, you know, the larger figures because I like the smaller ones. It's just, that's how I've been. I've always done that. Oh yeah, and if you're looking back here, he is not. He's part of the Glyos figures. Another little character. People are kind of saying, "Who's this character? I've never seen this before." And yeah, so now you can see again. So it fits in with the whole Scorpion King theme. So and Quick, was it Quick? I can't remember his name. He just fell over. That's it. All right, guys, that's it. Thank you so much, very much, for checking out the video. And I just hope you guys are having fun collecting stuff, putting things together. And I say thank you guys for everything you do. The likes, the shares, you know, being part of the Dark Cosmic Universe, you know, subscribing, telling everyone about this, and saying, hey, this is a cool collection. And I'd like my other friends to kind of like see that. Maybe they have it, maybe they don't. Maybe they want to get it. Again, hope you good luck for the hunt for these figures. My name is Avian Savage. This is the Dark Cosmic Universe. To my Dark Cosmic family out there, to my cosmic comrades out there in the YouTubosphere, you know what I say? Say it loud and proud. Stay cosmically insane, my friends. Keep collecting those action figures. And thank you guys for all that you do, subscribing to the channel. We will get to 500, guaranteed. We will get to 1,000 because I am determined we do that. And yes, just to let you guys know real quick. So other characters that have made it into the Chap Mei, we got the Yeti here. This was, I believe, Toys R Us. And of course, how can you not have that and not have Bigfoot? Yes, wicked cool. Again, now Evil Oba has got some big guys to have some battles with here at the Dark Cosmic Universe. Why not? We'll see you guys soon here on the YouTubosphere. Again, I hope you like the content that I put on here. I so appreciate everything that you guys do. And keep watching the videos. Please check out the videos, previous videos. Like them. And I also have a TikTok. I'm going to do the same thing. I'll just do a quick presentation of this. Check out the shorts. Check out the videos. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you soon here on the YouTubosphere. Hope you enjoyed this really cool unboxing from Croatia.